You have to
Yeah,
give me
that's kind of what I was thinking. Okay, we're recording now.
Hi there, everyone. Thank you for joining us for this Lunch and Learn, part of our VIP experience with the Plexus experience. We hope you're enjoying your week so far. Honestly, the feedback that I'm getting is unbelievable. Like reading the posts, seeing the testimonies, seeing all of the engagement that we have. I'm blown away, you guys. This is so much fun. So thank you again for joining us for the Plexus experience. And did I say my name? I'm Allison Rickey. I'm an Emerald Ambassador, and I've been doing this fun thing called Plexus for about 2 years now. I was one of the biggest Plexus skeptics you can ever imagine, and now I'm an Emerald. I made that in 15 months, and it's been a huge learning and growing experience for me. I went from never having a job where I managed anyone to now having a team over 800 people. So it's definitely one of those things that is humbling and fun and just like mind-blowing. So I'm so excited that you're here. Today we're going to talk a little bit more about the specific products, why we like this, and we're just going to kick it off from there. So Julie's kind of walking me through everything. So we're going to be really respectful of your time. We're going to make this really quick, but the three of us are going to kind of divide up this quick presentation for you to give you a little bit more information that can help you make a decision for what's next after this week's experience. So where are you going to take this for you? So majority of people start with the Plexus Triplex as their product combination that they start with. And as you know, this is the one, the reason it's so popular is majority of people feel measurable results with this combination because it addresses three main big things. And that is blood sugar, I really meant to say that, blood sugar, gut health, and inflammation. So it actually spells out big. So three big things. So that's why I love the triplex. But honestly, when I'm getting people going, I often will suggest my top 5, which also includes our X Factor vitamin and our Mega X. And for me, personally, I feel like those are the 5 products that can benefit most people with their health, their heart's health, their brain health, their sleep, their energy, immune system, and absorbing nutrients, because you're only as good as what you absorb, right? So that's why I love the triplex. It really breaks it down to those 3 main things: stabilizing your blood sugar so you don't have that up and down, getting hangry throughout the day, like where am I going to get my next bit of sugar or energy, improving that gut health, which really controls just about everything. It affects your hormones, it affects your mood, it affects your cravings, your ability to lose weight or not, your sleep, I'm forgetting a few things, but like basically Hippocrates said that all disease begins in the gut, and like we all know the sayings, follow your gut or trust your gut. With this, you know that you can trust your gut and go with triplex and be happy. So the other thing that's huge for people is that it reduces inflammation. And when you do all of these things together, if weight loss is a goal, you will likely lose weight. If you want to gain weight, like Giselle on my team who's been doing this for 4 months now, she's gaining weight. Like there are ingredients in the Slim and all of this where it helps you absorb the nutrients. It helps with building lean muscle mass and burning fat. So gaining weight, I know it's called Slim and that can be so misleading. It's really not about weight loss necessarily. It's about balance. So that's why these are my top 3 that I recommend for the majority of people. So again, why do we love these products? Well, weight management for those who need it, weight gaining, for those who need that too. Like I said, curbed cravings. I was a Starbucks addict. Every single day, I would not just go there from my office, but I would go drive my hour commute each way and have 2 travel mugs, like one as I was getting ready and then one for the drive. I was a coffee addict is the only way, but it wasn't just the coffee, it was the sugar. I was starting my day on such a negative note, like just getting ready for that roller coaster ride throughout the day where I'd crash and burn and need more sugar and caffeine to keep me going. And so if you aren't doing that, then you're going to have more energy. Plain and simple. How many people do you know who suffer from an energy crisis? I would guess it's a lot because stats say that it's 85% of people suffer from an energy crisis and wake up tired. So again, more restful sleep. Like this presentation is awesome because it just goes with the flow. So improved health is really just beginning with this combination. I love it. We are the health and happiness company. So what is the risk of joining? Well, you guys, there is no risk. I mean, very little risk. It is only $34.95 to join and have your own business, like a legitimate business. Like people might joke and people might say, oh, well, is that a pyramid scheme? And no, the IRS treats it like a real business. I can tell you that for sure. I just paid my taxes and it is, or finished my taxes. It is legitimate. That income, we're 1099 employees. So for $34.95, you get yourself set up with all those tax benefits, all those write-offs, all those deductions, but without the stuff that is so complicated and hard about owning your own business. Like how many people here or know people who own their business and they're workaholics, they pay themselves last, like they have to handle the overhead, the inventory, the marketing, all of that. Well, you know what? Plexus Corporate handles that hard stuff for us. All we have to do is share. So what we have to offer are 3 different ways that you can continue your Plexus experience. There are 3 different ways that you can keep going. You could order again as a retail customer if that's the first way that you did it. I don't recommend that because that's the most expensive way to do it. And I hate seeing people pay retail prices. Like if you can get a discount by doing something smarter, I think going preferred is a really fantastic way. If you don't want to necessarily jump in and maybe you don't want to share and maybe you're just not quite there yet to hit that join button, preferred is an amazing way to go because what it does, it gets you a discount for doing something as simple as setting up your convenience order because we all know that being consistent is going to get you the results. So while you could, it's not a contract, you could stop or cancel your shipments each month, like, you know, that comes each month. But if you want to be consistent and you want to see results, you got to take it every day. So you can't just say, oh, the 6-month supply of BioCleanse. It's like, no, that's not a 6-month supply, Dad. You have to be consistent with it for it to get you the results that you want. And I speak from personal experience with seeing people say, you know, it's 2 months later and I still have half a bag of Slim. You shouldn't. You guys, if you want this to work, you have to promise to work for it. So there's a 60-day money-back guarantee. So we really like to say that 60 days should be your minimum. If you've been struggling with your issues for longer than 60 days, then you need to give it more time than that. 60 to 120 days is what I really like to set people up for, a realistic expectation. And if you're not falling in love like we have, then you can still get your money back for the past 60 days as a customer. I think it's a little bit different for ambassadors, and I need some clarification there. See, I'm still learning. Even as an Emerald, I'm still learning. So what we have to offer, no sales quotas, no parties, no inventory, and you can really, truly do it in the nooks and crannies of your day.
Sorry, I'm just fixing this. It's driving me bananas.
I didn't even notice. That's so funny. Our personalities are he's a detail girl, and I'm like the girl.
I was worried I was muted, so I had to stop sharing for a second because I was like, great, it's my turn to talk after this, and I can't.
Take it away, Julie.
All right. Thanks, Sally. What we really want you guys to know, top and foremost, is kind of what Plexus is all about, because I think having your belief in your strength and your back held by a company is huge, and you need to know what you're getting into and what amazing things this company has to offer. So we really want to tell you a little bit about Plexus as a business or as a company. It was started, I believe, in 2005, and the famous pink drink that we now talk about constantly was released in 2008. So it's not an old company per se, but we've gone over the humps of the first 3 years. I believe most network marketing companies fail in the first 3 years. And here we are as a financially free company, basically 12 years in. We have been on the Inc. 5000 list twice, which is a list of private companies, the fastest growing private companies, and 2 years in a row nonetheless. Now, we won't get next year's for a little bit, so we'll hopefully cross our fingers and get on the 2016 list as well. We have been featured in Success from Home magazine twice, which is awesome. If you have the most recent one's the one on the right, and that one came out, I think, earlier this year, and they highlight some of our ambassadors that we know and adore so much. And so it's fun to go and see these people that you have had meetings with or have seen in person and get to read about them in a magazine. So that's really exciting. We are in the direct selling news. Currently, we are located, like the headquarters is in Scottsdale, Arizona, and they had kept growing they were in one office with 3 people in the beginning. So now we opened a 100,000 square foot building on a piece of land that we have leased from a Native American tribe for 99 years, like going nowhere. And my understanding, and I'm pretty sure I'm correct, is we haven't actually maxed that building out. There's still room for growth in it, but we know what's coming. So they have bought a building bigger than what they even need right now. So very, very exciting stuff. If you hear anything about our leaders, our CEO says constantly, if you are blessed, be a blessing. And really, I think that's the core of our company, is we're always attempting to help other people and share the light on which, we have been granted, that we're so lucky to have. Every 12 seconds, someone joins a network marketing company. So as much as this might look scary to you, it's very common, but B, if this is a business that you think you might be interested in, get in quick, because someone is either going to be joining, or someone you love and want with you could be joining a different one. So every 12 seconds, while we've done this presentation, say 10 people are going to join. So it's crazy. I think I did that math all wrong, but it doesn't matter. That's not the point. Plexus is just a pretty cool company. And I just want you to know that we are very thankful to have the CEO and the president behind us, because they are amazing men. And we want you to kind of know that expression of us as well, that it's pretty cool. I'm going to read this little disclaimer, and then I'm going to hand it off to Kim. Plexus Worldwide makes no guarantees of outcome or income, as the success of each individual independent ambassador is dependent on work ethic, skill set, and how he or she chooses to exercise those skills. So Kim's going to give us a little shout out about the business piece and how maybe to get your products a little cheaper.
I love that. Thank you guys so much. We're so excited. You can always hear the excitement in our voices. Like, we love this business. We love the people we get to work with, and we love the products. I might have mentioned this before. I am a kind of a semi-retired accountant and financial person. So the numbers continue to get me absolutely giddy. I might be weird, but I know there's many out there who have left the corporate world or who are in the corporate world. This slide here shows so many things. And the one thing that I always like to point out here is the graph on the left-hand side that has the ambassadors versus customers. The bigger part of that pie of 65% is coming from customers. Now, why does this make a difference? So many companies that Julie had mentioned too, is like we've reached the hump of the company not failing. Like, we are thriving, financially free, and 65% of our sales are coming from customers. That is from people who have no financial input. They're not getting paid to love the products. These are just customers. And so many times you will see companies who fail because it's the ambassadors who are buying all the product, which means that it's not a legitimate business. It can't stand on its own without those ambassadors buying their own product. They're oftentimes doing that to make their own ranks or get a car or something like that. Our compensation plan is set up in such a way that we are not rewarded that way, which is so phenomenal. And really 65% of sales are coming from people who just love the product, which is fabulous. This graphic also shows you the average annual salary at the different ranks. And I'm going to go through this in another slide as well, but the most important thing here is that it comes with some work, right? This is a legitimate business. It is not magic. It takes treating it like a business to be able to make some real business income. I love this because I went to school for accounting and finance. I've been climbing the corporate ladder forever and ever, and I was completely burnt out. And I never would have had the opportunity to make the money that Diamond ambassadors can make. It's huge. And the sky is kind of the limit on this with some hard work and some dedication. And just like anything, you're practicing your skills to go into your business. So that's enough on this slide right here. This one I love just because it gives some of the perks that we get. We are paid 11 different ways as ambassadors. And as Allison had said, you don't have to sell or share or anything, but these are some of the things that are included in our compensation plan that are wonderful. So it shows the different ranks that go up, and silver is on the lower left-hand side. There are bonuses as we go up, and a $100 bonus when you hit silver. So many times people don't make any money. They join network marketing companies, and it takes forever to be able to make anything. I know I was in that boat where I had joined a company. I paid $600. You guys have already heard that $34.95 gets you your business here. I had paid $600 plus I had to have $300 a month of my own product for me to even be qualified. That didn't count my customers. I never made anything. Here, silver is having 3 people join your team. And I love that because 3 is manageable. It's your sister, it's your mother, it's your next door neighbor. It's people who want to get healthy and take this journey with you. And with that comes a $100 bonus. And then there are, as you go up the ranks, Allison, as we talked about, she is Emerald. That is the first jewel spot of rank on our compensation plan. And with that comes $500 towards a lease of a Plexus that you can have. It's the white ones. And then as you get up to diamond, there you can get a black Lexus with a $1,000 stipend towards that. So wonderful compensation plan all the way up and down, very, very generous. And the average person can make these dollars. Well, maybe not average person. It takes a lot of work to get there.
Actually, read one thing, Kim.
Yeah, sure.
You know, I just like to point out on that slide that I love the recognition from Shape Magazine, the number 2 diet, except Plexus is not a diet.
Right.
Right.
This is not a quick fix. This is not about that. Okay, I have it right here. But you guys, we are like, if you read fitness magazines like I did, this is Health Magazine, and I love that. Can you see this? Health begins here. Or sorry, happy begins here.
Oh, we can't see that.
We can't see it.
Oh, sorry. But isn't that true? Happy begins with your health. And then like articles like sugar confusion cleared. Like it just reinforces, when I read a magazine like this, it just reinforces what I do every day and I'm so passionate about.
Yeah.
So that's why these numbers make so much sense. Like you can, if you are determined to go through it, you can zoom through it. Like we have our upline did.
It's
so go ahead.
Very, very true. So this one is always one that I like to point out too, that silver rank that I was talking about, which is the first one of having 3 people. The average monthly income for that is $422 a month. That's life-changing. That is a car payment. That is groceries on your family's table. That is the emergency braces or some sort of a medical expense or something like that. It's very, very real. And up and down this rank, we know people. So Julie and myself, we are both gold and pushing towards senior gold. We're average people. You guys have met us. And so I am an accountant. I am not a salesperson. This is something that I do because I share from my heart and I'm changing people's lives, which is so rewarding. And I get paid for that. Allison, as we've met, she is an Emerald ambassador. Her sister-in-law is a Diamond ambassador. My personal friend who got me into this business is not only a Diamond, but she's also a Sapphire. She's a real person that I have hung out and I have gone to the spa with and gone to baby showers and bridal showers and all of these things together. These are real life people that we know that are our friends who are making these ranks. So super excited.
Can you clarify the Diamond and the Sapphire for people, Kim?
Pardon me? Oh, yes. So one of the amazing things is when you reach the top of our ranks, Diamond is the top. They allow you to actually re-enter under yourself. So if ever you've wanted to clone yourself, you can do that here and you can do it all over again, building another business under yourself. So not only has she reached the top once, she will reach the top twice. Another amazing thing about this is that you can actually have your spouse join underneath you too and build a business. So you can go all of this way. So real quickly on the numbers, oftentimes people are wondering, well, what does this really mean? Some people just want to have their cost of their products covered, which is possible. So this gives you the math and lays it out for you. So if you have just 4 customers, and that's somebody doing what most people start with of the triplex. So that was what Allison was talking about. Most people start there. There's other great products. You order a triplex for yourself. You have, or 2 people order a triplex with an X Factor, and X Factor is our amazing vitamin. You guys are learning about that soon, if not today. And somebody might order a Retail Slim or Accelerator and Block. PV stands for personal volume. It's about equivalent to dollars, but when you reach over 500 in personal volume going through your website, which is your own products and the products of your customers, it's personal volume. As soon as you go over 500 in that, your commission rate goes to 25%. You get 25% on anything over $100. So you're seeing here the math down at the bottom where you've got 531 minus that $100 times 25% is $107. Because you had 2 of those people that were ordering the triplex, there's also some bonuses for that. That repeat order is a win-win. It is less money for customers, plus there's also more payout on it as an ambassador if you have preferred customers. Not only are you getting commission, but there's a $20 bonus that you're paid for that triplex. And that's every single month that somebody orders that. And so that would be an additional $40 that would be coming into you as commission and paid to you, which is $147. Now that is enough to cover a triplex plus something else. And so very easily you could be getting your products either covered or at a really even a better discount without having to share, without having to have inventory, without having to have parties. And it's helping people. People need what we've got. The masses need what we've got. So we always go this way too and say, who do you know? Like we all joined this for different reasons, and then we all started sharing because we can't not share. We feel amazing, and the people who try it feel amazing, and chances are somebody you know could use some help with this as well. So don't go into this just thinking, oh my gosh, I have to do this on my own. No, it's like somebody you know could use this blessing as well. So with that, that is our quick little presentation on why we love Plexus, why we love the business. You can get discounted prices. Consistency is key. We want you to continue this journey to feeling amazing and, in my opinion, having hope restored through your health. Anything else? I'm glad.
Sorry, I was like, am I muted? Am I not?
No, you're not.
I love it, and there's something I think that appeals to everybody. Whether you're the kind of person who I started out very, very skeptical. Haven't had a chance to share my story yet, but my sister-in-law was like, Allie, if you can get to gold, you can get to diamond. And I'm already a gold, and I was a teacher, a special education teacher, no sales background, no experience. And to me, I used comparison for very positive way. If Emily can do that, then I can do it. And so we have people who are nurses, who are teachers, who are stay-at-home moms, who are business executives, who are like Fortune 500, type. Oh, she wants to be on Fortune 500 type people. I know, takes after mommy. And attorneys. Like we have so many doctors, pharmacists. Like we have so many, a wide range of men, women, people who are 20, people who are, 50, what's the oldest on our team? 60, 57 maybe? No, my mom's, sorry mom, my mom's older than that. So we have people in their 60s and maybe even 70s. My oldest customer is 74. And she trusts network marketing. She is with a network marketing. She's been with a network marketing company for 45 years. And I just said, wow, I bet you've got some stories to tell because you were a pioneer with that company. And I am so excited to be a pioneer with Plexus because actually everybody who joins, even if you join today, you are part of the ground floor. They say there's been an article going around that if you join a network marketing company with less than 500,000 active ambassadors, then you are part of the groundbreaking of that. And so what I love to think about is how we are paving the way. Like I picture it as like a highway. We are literally paving the way. and things, there's been some bumps, there's been some construction. I'm not going to like lie and say that it has always been like sunshine and rainbows. Like, we're growing, and I think a lot of times really great change happens when you are growing, and personal development happens. Like, you become strong, not because you knew that you were strong, but because you didn't know that you were strong and that you could do it and overcome. So gosh, there's a lot of lessons there. But the personal development, I mean, I've heard Emily say, my sister-in-law, she's actually a diamond silver, so she started that reentry. I've heard her say that you often, this is often a personal development experience disguised with a comp plan, and so much fun and so many friendships. So kind of whatever you need from this, you can get from it. Like, if you want like more friends and you want to take trips, you want to earn trips and prizes, you can do that. If you are driven by helping people, you can do that. If you're somebody who just loves the fact that we're debt-free and have a 60-day money-back guarantee and we're backed by Morgan Stanley, and you love all those kinds of stats, this is for you too. And what am I forgetting? Oh, just the opportunity, the leadership possibility. There's something for everybody. And what I love about doing this with Julie and Kim is that we're all motivated by slightly different things. Like, underlying, we all love helping people. But like the things that about us, we kind of make like that perfect person when we combine forces. And that's kind of my last point, is that we really do one Plexus, where we're not on each other's teams. We have the same upline, but we work together because for the common goal and the common good. And that's something that's so unique to Plexus's culture, and it's so fun. Like, I've been with 2 other companies before Plexus. Plexus was the first one that got it right for me.
Mm-hmm. I forgot there's one thing, Allie, I love your enthusiasm. So I'm going to put a stamp on this of the one thing that we want you guys to take away from these videos is we have a special deal for you guys who are watching this, attending it live, or even watching the recording of it. For those of you who, we will have some questions that we put into the team page, into the event page. And for people who join, they will, you will get the opportunity to have $20 off of a welcome pack if you join today as an ambassador, which is what we were talking about, the $34.95, and answer some of those questions and want to be included in that drawing for that. We are giving away $20 off for anybody who joins. Not anybody, like the opportunity to get it back in a drawing by tomorrow, Saturday, the 22nd. I'm looking at the calendar, by 5 p.m. Mountain Time. Such a great opportunity. It's such a deal as it is, $34.95 for your own business, and you get the best pricing ever. Plus, you have the opportunity to get in now with an extra $20. I too,
Well,
I'm like,
just to clarify, they have to buy with a welcome pack, the discounted products that are discounted below wholesale, and they have to have their convenience order on, because they are committed to being consistent and getting those results.
That's absolutely right. Awesome.
Well,
Thank you guys. Have such a fabulous Friday afternoon. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you soon in the experience.
Join again tonight if you want to.
Yep. Bye.
Bye. Bye.